And we're live.
There you are. Hey, Tab, how are you doing today?
Hello, Stacy. Doing good. Doing good.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It says I
Me
got
too.
reminders.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to pull up comments. There's a slight delay
There we
on on pulling it up in the group.
go. Okay.
So
Let's see here.
I'm going to have to turn my. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting notifications on my computer too. So it's
Me too.
just gonna ding. It's
It's
just
gonna
gonna
be.
ding. We're dinging.
We're dang it.
Yeah.
uh,
Um. Here we go. I got us. I got us. All right. Well, we are just so thrilled. I am.
I am
I
too.
know Tab is too. Be here doing our scrappy scraps. And um, you're doing. Tell them what you're doing because you're doing something really cool. Hey,
Well,
Joe.
I'm just taking envelopes. Your envelopes, junk mail envelopes, cutting
Mm-hmm.
them down the side and on the top, and opening them up, and
There
then
you
I'm
go.
decoupaging, doing the master.
Awesome sauce.
Yep,
I
and I'm
just.
using wet glue. So
Yeah, I'm impressed with that. Totally impressed.
and
I am. I'm just doing a master board. We're doing scraps, of course,
right,
but doing master boards. But she's going to make a journal with
yes,
hers.
I am.
So impressive. And I'm just playing with a master board, and I'm gonna maybe use it as a page in my project here.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll just see.
I say so.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
see.
this is how they're going to kind of turn out, and when you trim them down,
Hmm.
there you go. You got your little cover. Ink it, and
Yeah,
then you can.
I made one of those like that for that clutch bag thing,
Mm-hmm. They feel
and
good, you know.
yeah, yeah, and that was a fun project. I gave that to Dana for Christmas.
Oh,
Well, it was, just here, take this,
yeah.
and she liked it a lot.
Well,
So
hello, hello.
that is nice to see you, Miss Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
We're I don't you maybe see, I don't, can they see the title?
Can they? I think so.
Okay.
Making masterboards is all I
Yeah.
put. So
Okay. Yeah, we're scraps are awesome.
yeah.
Making a master board with our scraps. She's gonna be Tabitha. Hey, Cheryl Anderson, how are you? Um, she is Tabitha is going to use hers as a journal. I
Oh,
like this. I like that idea.
yeah.
And I'm just playing around with this idea of using this master board as a journal page. And but in the junk mail envelopes, I love that. In fact, my sister, my daughter's sister-in-law posted this morning she I don't know, they were doing something about coffee, and she wrote down what kind of coffee they were going to get at Starbucks or something, and but she wrote them on junk mail envelopes,
Oh,
and then it was like pick a card, any card,
yeah.
and well, hello, Carol, Leslie Hines, how are you?
Hello.
And anyway, all I saw, I mean, I read the post, but all I saw was the junk mail envelopes, and I told her, I said, the junk mail junkie in me wants me to say save those envelopes for me. So I haven't read her reply to it, but I know she's going to go, what is she talking about? But all I saw was junk mail envelopes, and I'm like, oh, okay, give it to me. Give it to me.
I know. I have my husband. He's saving envelopes. He says, "Oh, you can use this as Copenhagen coupons he gets in the
Yeah,
mail."
yeah, yeah.
It comes on a hard card like thing, and
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
folds.
it does.
Look, you can make one of them foldy things.
Yeah.
I said,
He
"Well,
said foldy things.
yeah." He said foldy
He's so
things.
funny. Yeah, we're going to make foldy things all right. Oh, yeah, but the That's all I saw was junk mail envelopes. I was like, what are you? You can write on them, but I'll cover them up. Just send them to me. Oh, it was funny. Can't wait to see what her comment's going to be. She's going to be like, what are you talking about?
Masterboards are fun, Miss Tommy.
They are.
They're fun. I mean, if you don't like it, you can just keep going over it. You know?
Exactly.
What I like.
Or cover it up.
Cover it up, yeah.
You know? I don't remember who I was talking to. I don't remember. It was something. I think it was my sister. Some kind of mistake she made. I'm like, no, it's not a mistake. It's a Bob Ross happy accident, and and we're just gonna cover it up and keep going.
Yeah.
Oh,
cover it up and keep it going.
Yep.
Oh, big piece in here.
But I'm having a great time with these papers I'm using from Line Dot Arrow this month. Well, every month. But hello, Cheryl, Catherine Douglas. I love her full name. But the papers I'm playing with this month.
That Victorian.
Yes.
It is.
Now you're doing the nature one, right?
I'm doing the nature one. Yeah.
Oh.
I've got it printed in
parts, but I haven't printed it yet. I bought it, but I haven't printed. It's pretty.
It is pretty. Both of them are pretty. Well, they're all pretty.
I know it. I know. You can't go wrong with all of her papers. That's pretty. For sure. But we'll see how this one. I don't know if it's going to be too bulky. Well, it can't be any bulkier than my policy envelope thing. But I mean, I put too much bulk in. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see how this. Oh my gosh! There goes my camera. Hello. Hello. Did y'all enjoy that ride?
Whoa!
Did you enjoy the ride?
Hey, you made my head spin. No, I'm joking.
I'm not going to charge you extra for that.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, Stacey! Now I use my middle name. Always, never a dull moment. I told you that a couple hours ago. Never a dull moment with me.
Mm-hmm.
But see, these pages that I'm using right now are already collagey. But that's kind of the fun thing on this is ripping and tearing on the collage parts,
Mm-hmm.
and playing with it that way.
Goes this way.
What you're writing? You want the writing to face you right?
Oh, no, this tissue paper. I couldn't tell which way was what way.
Oh, you mean front or back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, good job. Yeah, you only see yourself. I don't know how that works, Miss Tommy.
What's that?
She said she only sees herself in the chat.
Well, it's probably because I think she's on YouTube.
Right.
And it won't show you the faces of people that's in the actual group, because we've got this going. We're on YouTube and on both my YouTube and Stacy's YouTube, Stacy's Crafty Jam, and then we're also in the Haystack's Crafty Corner. So we're airing in 3 places right now. So that's why, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I knew you'd know the technical stuff. Not us as a fly. No, I'm not the one. So but it's just so neat that we can be on 3 different platforms.
Oh, yeah.
You're so smart with all that, Tabitha.
Oh no, I mean it's I just seen it on YouTube.
Yeah. Well,
on YouTube it teaches you all kinds of stuff.
It sure does. I heard I mentioned this in a video I did last night. I heard something about comments are connected to whatever with YouTube, with our channels. Do you know anything about that?
What like doing
Like,
these lives or
no, just anything in general. If you have a channel,
no?
you didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google that.
Yeah, because I have to check that out.
Yeah, it's like for every comment, I don't know, it counts for something.
Oh, to be monetized?
I guess I don't understand all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you gone to your channel's creeping on up there.
we'll see what God does.
It's doing real good.
Let's see, but it's just this crafty life, man. I can't be more blessed. I just blessed, and then meeting so many beautiful people.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing what we do. I think.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to dry this, so y'all gonna hear some blasting.
I was gonna say you're not sewing today, but you'll be.
I'm gonna use that heat gun.
Yeah.
I was wanting to get over there by that little window and get it covered up before I turned it on. I should have started there first.
Oh yeah, the junk mail envelope window. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cover it up anyway.
Yeah.
Still, I didn't want it to.
You're gonna cover the actual the envelope. I mean the window part.
I am on this one. Yes, some of them I don't.
And the glue sticks to that just fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I didn't know how that. Being that plasticky thing or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
Acetate or whatever they call it.
It'll stick. It'll melt too.
Oh yeah, I learned that with the CD sleeves.
So.
Oh my Lord, I melted that CD sleeve thing. Pretty good. I was like, oh well, maybe I should put this on the porch to dry. Won't be doing that again. Silly me.
I got some of that kit that we did last month. Or yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one.
Yep.
Crafts there. I use it somewhere. That's the tissue I was using.
Yeah.
On tissue.
You made tissue. Yeah. Yeah, you're really good with that.
Stick it in that print.
Yeah, I love that. That you print on all that stuff. I print on vellum and on paper, so I probably ought to venture out. Venture out a little more. I like where Cheryl Talifa's printed on those doilies. That was pretty.
Yes.
That was really pretty.
I still haven't printed on a doily, but I've done the bags and
yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll get off of here today and try to print on something fun.
Yeah.
And I'll lock my cat up so it doesn't get jammed.
Yeah.
That cat.
Because it got jammed.
Oh my Lord, it got jammed so bad the last time Elsa did that. I had tweezers, my flashlight. Oh, that cat. It's my kitty cat, guys. Oh my gosh, she's a mess. Fired up mess.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. But I love my kitty cat. She's not a Mr. Supervisor, but she's a cutie.
I like how she calls it Mr. Supervisor.
Yeah, he's such a sweetheart.
Put that right there. It looks like it would go right there. But I like doing this because I can get messy, and I'm messy.
Yeah. Yeah, my grandson's home from. Y'all don't hear Coco Melon today.
Oh no.
My grandkids went to daycare today, first day. And I have to say, I'm almost sad about it.
Leslie, yes, my base is an envelope. It's just a regular old envelope that I cut open, and that is what I'm using. And my plan is to decoupage front and back, and then make book covers with them and do little journals with them. That's my plan. Now, if I can stick to my plan, that'd be good.
Well,
But I get sidetracked.
I know. It's like, oh, gee, I have another idea.
What do they say? Go down a rabbit hole, or it's like,
Yeah.
oh, there it is.
Yeah. I don't know. Somebody says rabbit hole, and I just Pinterest comes to mind.
I picture Alice
Alice.
in Wonderland.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, Pinterest is my Alice, I guess. Oh, goodness gracious. This is very pretty. All right, and if I fold it like that, and it goes in my journal.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
See?
I don't know. We'll
Well,
see.
no.
I wasn't going to do both sides because it makes it bulky-ish,
Yeah, but I mean,
because it's a music, so it's pretty on this other side. It was pretty on that side, but I don't know. I think I'll just leave it and start on another one. But I'm gonna have to either iron it or something, because you know how the glue does the curly.
yeah. Well, there's
Later.
Miss Dana.
There's my sister. I love you, sis. And yeah, I'm wanting Dana to get on and do those cards.
Yeah.
On the group too. You still looking for the game controller, son? Okay. Well, you're not going to find it in my craft space, I promise. Man, I don't play games. Yeah, I guess it's possible. All right. Well, you know what? It's not curling. I'm just trying to work with it. Sitting here massaging it. And now it's laying all flat.
Yeah. Well, it will. And then if you because you used glue stick, and so you
I
can
did.
set it under a book for a while.
Right. Good plan.
That's what I will have to do. Even after I blow dry them and get them dry, I will either have to iron them, or put them under a.
I'm going to use this pretty new ink I have. Thank you, Dana, for my cinnamon cider. And I'm gonna ink the center here. I might run my ink across the whole piece of it here, where the edges are.
Yeah.
Let me see how that. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing that. It brings out. I sometimes, and a lot of times on my Masterboards, I'll ink each piece, but I didn't do that this time.
Yeah, I got my ink out, but I will probably, like on this one, I will take my the little glitter pens or whatever, kind of go around some of them.
Good plan.
Once it dries before I finish the cover. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea. I used those. You remember when we did those flat pens?
Yeah.
I used some of my glitter pens for those flat pens.
Those are fun. I hadn't made those in a while. That'll be fun to make.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. Hello, Cheryl Wessel. How are you, my love? Yep. This Masterboard turned out really nice. I like it. And I think it's going to make a really nice page. Now, I do know that this is longer than my signature. So,
gonna chop it down?
Well, I have another idea. I thought about making a pocket on one side. Because see, what if I did that? Look, can you see?
Yeah.
And I made a pocket right here.
Well, that's good.
I'm doing this is an unusual signature I'm doing on this. It's more stacky. Like there's pages in here that are shorter and whatnot. See how that one's a little bit shorter?
Mm-hmm.
I did that on purpose because
I
of
like it. Like I like doing journals where they're not all completely
yeah.
even.
Well, I've not ever done that before, and this one I am because of this page. See,
Right.
this page is so dramatically, you
Right.
know. Uh,
Now that's I love that page. That I just love the way
well,
that you did the little
thank you.
eyelash light stuff around it.
Yeah, Stephanie Davis, thank you. But this Nathalie Line Dot Arrow did this page, and I fell in love with it. I was like, I have to do that. I usually like think, okay, I'll do it on the next project. No, I have to do it right now. Right now, this has to happen.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm all right. Well, let me just make another masterboard. I had just happened to have another piece of music here. And this says paralyzed. Can you imagine what the song must sound like? I don't know. Scared of that song. Sounds like something my son would be listening to. He does that death metal stuff. I'm like, son, what is happening with that? I don't know. I am gonna trim this down though. You ever heard that death metal stuff?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what was coming out of his room. Oh my God, help me! I don't know how many CDs I broke. I would break his CDs. He thought I was horrible. I would break his CDs because they had all that cuss words and stuff in it. I'm like, nope, not today, not today, Satan. All right, which way do I want to go on this? If I did my masterboard this direction, you know, on that collab thing they're doing right now, Rach and Bella collab.
Yeah.
She took her masterboards and put them, ran them. Well, hello, Mary. How are you? She put them through an embosser folder thing.
I seen that.
And I was a little impressed with that, to be honest. So what if I did my masterboard on this one, go in this direction? Well, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to do it. And I have this long strip of coffee dye, and I'm going to lay her down. But I'm gonna do that. I am going to do that.
My phone keeps.
Yeah, mine too.
Coming out like.
Yeah, mine too. I think it's our business chat.
All right, I got to dry now.
Yeah, cabin is always noisy. If it's not the sewing, it's the heat gun.
I don't know how loud it is for y'all.
Well, it's not. When it starts, it is, but I mean, it's it's crafting. So. Did you hear me though?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. look at her ignoring me. Oh my gosh.
Well, it's not looking too bad, I don't guess.
Oh yeah, it's great.
It's a little of this, a little of that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Right
beautiful.
I've got to cover that up. That little piece right there is bugging me. I don't like it sticking out there. There.
Still can't find it, son.
Okay.
Are you sure Kiefer didn't take it home? Yeah. And Julie Monroe just joined us. Hello, my love.
Hello, Miss Julie.
Is anybody crafting with us today? Does anybody want to play? Is that from Chucky? I wouldn't know. It's not a movie I've seen, son. He just said I said something from Chucky. Why are you watching Chucky? Oh, I see. Yeah, y'all noticeable? No cocoa melon, guys. I don't know. I think I almost want to turn it on just to have it. I'm missing it.
Are you missing it?
No, not really. No, I lied. Lied like a rope. The wheels on the bus. There's only so many times you can hear it without, wanting to, get an earmuff.
Oh, I know. Hmm.
I hope my babies are doing all right today.
Today was our first day of daycare, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I prayed and prayed and prayed for that. And then it gets here and I'm like, well, wait a minute.
Now you miss them.
Wait a minute. I'm not their end all be all anymore. That's I don't know how I feel about that. But Carter wasn't feeling good today. My 10-year-old grandson, so he's home with me. So I'm gonna run this through the embosser.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, and we'll see. Well, probably not here because my embosser's way over yonder.
Yeah.
But just see if I can accomplish that and make a pretty tag or something with it. I like that. And then she took, inks or something. I don't remember. I'd have to rewatch it.
And then,
I ran it over there. Yeah. So
that might be a good idea. I might try that on one of these that I'm doing.
Well, I had to get that Gildan wax stuff. I just had to have it, and I used it once, and I didn't like the effect really because it just I don't know, my finger was too fat or something. I don't know.
Did it go on thick or something?
Yeah, something. It just didn't leave that little.
Well, you had something that you used that was similar.
Well, it was this makeup, this elf makeup.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff right here. And I, that, has its own little brush and so.
And it did okay?
Yeah. It worked good. I liked it. And I bought it in every color they offer. It was like, oh no, I can't just have one. You can't just order one box of Scotch Create. You ordered 4.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's me. I'm like, I gotta have it.
You can't have one roll of washi tape. You have to have 176.
176, exactly.
What is happening?
And I think I've only used.
I knew you were going to say that.
I'm just sitting there.
I'm like, oh my god!
Box and I'm staring.
You needed to use washi tape from now until the end of time. Oh, what is happening with you?
Oh, gee.
Well, we ought not be talking about this. Does Jeremy watch these? Because you're going to be in trouble.
He knows.
Because he's going to hear 176 washi tapes. All he hears is dollar signs.
Well, I told him. I said I got a really good deal.
Yeah, I bet.
I got a really good deal. I got it off of Temu, and that is like an awesome cheap site. Well, it is if you only order.
He's still just going, what? You ordered what? I had told you I ordered clothes on like those Facebook Live boutique things, I have a bunch of them on there that the ladies like they like, I have to mute you. My husband's in the room.
Yeah,
praise God, I don't have one of those.
And
I don't have one of those. Not an issue for me.
I'm almost done. Oh, gee.
Cheryl, you can't hear?
Uh-oh. Can anyone else hear? Are we muted? I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm not muted.
Ladies, no sound on my end.
I don't know. Try to go out and come back in, honey.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Put that over here.
Yeah, Dana, yeah, Cheryl, try to go back out and come back in, sweetie pie.
Dana can hear us?
Yes, she can.
I keep calling her Dana, and you used to call her, it's Dana.
It's Dana. It is indeed Dana.
Sorry,
but
Dana.
no, we know. It's like, I'm Tracy or, Yeah.
Wow.
I know. It's fine. We don't even correct people anymore.
Well, it's Dana. I'm going to Dana. Yeah. Okay.
Dana, Banna. My very best
pal. Dana.
Oh my gosh, she's heard it all. Okay. Yes, Cheryl, go out and come back in, sweetie pie. Oh, Dina. She gets Dina, Diana, and Deanna. See, I just get Tracy. Or no, people call me Stephanie.
Banana.
Yeah, people call me Stephanie because my daughter's name is Stephanie. And so they'll be like, oh, okay, Stephanie. I'm like, that's my daughter. But I'll take it. She's 38, so hey. But I don't want to go back to 38. I'm perfectly happy being 155. All right, what I told that guy on that person on Messenger this morning, I'm 75. All right, this glue is coming out. I'll save it for a rainy day. And I get to go to my Scotch Create. I'm so excited. So excited. I love my Scotch Create.
Yeah, you've been without it for a while.
Yeah, I have. I've been using the U is fine, It's fine. But I love them. I just personally love that Scotch Create.
I'm just sticking a little bit of everything on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just playing with the scraps that are right here, and that's all pretty much this line dot arrow. This, which one is it? Oh, okay, good. Now she can hear us. Goody goody gumdrops. Victorian Beauties. Hello, Stacey.
Loud. Now she's real loud.
Oh no. Well, Cheryl, I don't know what to say right now. Poor thing.
More different. Oh, set right there like that. Just little numbers.
Yeah, numbers are awesome.
Right there.
Masterboards are so fun because you just do.
Well, it's funny how and it's funny how
I do it right.
Yeah, and when you start out, you think, "Ooh, I don't like that," and then as you keep going, it's like, "Okay, I'm digging that. I can handle it."
Yeah.
It is. It's kind of.
Well, it's just like, oh, did I do it right? Yes, you did. if you're doing it on a masterboard, you did it right.
Yeah, there's no wrong way, and if you don't like it, just keep going. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just keep adding till,
Carrie wants to know if that's watered down glue.
That is not. Well, it is. I used Elmer's glue, and then I got water and cornstarch. And I don't have no idea what the cornstarch does. People kept asking me that, and then it's like, why do you put it in there? Because that's what Pam her outpost told me to do. So I do it. So I don't know.
Why you put it in there? I don't know. Sounds like a good idea to me.
When it dries, there is no shine. You know how?
Yeah.
I don't care which. Even if you get the matte. Mod Podge,
yeah,
it still is shiny to me, and I don't really like that shine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, and it gives no shine. Look, I only got one little piece here that I can see right here, and I can dry it and be done with this one.
Okay.
But yeah, that's mhm.
Well, is it one? Do you know? Is it one part this, three parts that, or
um, well, she on her recipe she does tell you like I forget like a quarter or whatever. But me, I take the glue and
uh
I use this little container here, and I just kind of put a bunch of glue down on the bottom, and then
right?
I'm putting I think it's about I do like 2 teaspoons of
Okay.
cornstarch, and
Yeah.
then I fill water and I keep adding water until it becomes soupy. It's kind of
All right. All right.
it's soupy, and then I have to stir it every once in a while because it settles. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I would think
So
so.
I've
Yeah.
got this little thing in here that I stir, but
Yeah.
but yeah. Hmm.
All
Yeah.
right. I'm sorry, baby. I don't know where it is.
My board
Oh,
needs to be dried.
and Kiefer took that charger thing home. Not that one. Yeah. Yeah. This Scotch Create, I'm gonna say. I don't know. Can you guys see the shine?
I
It
love the Scotch Brite.
it's yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
And I was fixing. I'm almost ready to buy the Uhu or whatever.
Well, I've been buying it, but I go through quite a bit, and yeah, it's a world of difference for me. You know, everybody's got their preference, right?
But anyway, this is what I'm doing, guys. I'm going to take these junk envelopes, decoupage front and back, and I'm going to make them in a cover. And of course, I go through and I stitch, I sew on it and everything. But that's my cover.
Yeah, it's good.
That's
It's
what this one. This
beautiful.
one's going to be pretty big, actually.
Yeah,
Big one. So, yeah.
yeah, it's beautiful. Carrie, the other thing too that I did, and then I know I got a recipe from I don't even know who, but I used coffee instead of water,
Yeah,
and I want to say it might have been you, Tabitha, that
it
told me
was.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it gives you more of a they sell a medium that's what they call vintage or whatever, but
Mhm.
too far if you can make it, and it'd be the same thing basically.
Just instead of putting your water, just add some coffee.
Right, right.
And it gives it a real good look. Real good look. Well, I'm going to go ahead and while it's soft, I'm going to fold it. Because when they get hard, it's hard to
Yeah.
fold it. But you can always, with this, I don't know how to be with glue stick, you can always hit it with the heat gun again and it softens.
Oh, okay. That's a good. Oh, yeah. That's a good tip. I like that. Can napkins be used also? Cheryl said.
Yes, it can. I'm using
Yes.
tissue paper. So, yes, you can use napkins. I've got some tissue paper I'm putting on here, too. So, yes, you can. And if you meant all tissue paper, yes, you can. You just have to, you know, depending on the back. I mean, it's white. You might have to paint your envelope because to give it, I don't know. I would think that some napkins, the white might, I guess it just depends on what you want. But yeah, you can.
Well, I'm really using up some good scraps today.
There's my window. I didn't want the window to shine on this one.
Michelle Harrington is here.
Hello, Miss Michelle.
I don't know if my sister's still on. She usually just pops on as she's traveling from one place to another.
I'm seeing if I got any that's popping up anywhere, and I think I'm pretty good.
What, your pieces on your thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty good. Mm-hmm. And the inside cover, I don't know if I got some mix. I don't know, I can just use this.
Right. That's a good point, Carrie. I mean, that it just depends on how much bulk you want, and it may or may not create a bulky item. She's talking about gluing two pages together
Mm-hmm.
to create a double sided. When I created this page here, I glued two pieces of paper together because my first one, when I sewed it, ripped,
Right.
and I didn't want that again. So I just doubled it up. But you see the amount of bulk that's happening there. It's going to be okay. I'm going to embrace that, but you may or may not, depending on the weight of the paper. You're fine, sister. Don't say sorry. We have a bad habit. It's a bad thing in our family. We say
What?
sorry about everything. It's like, good Lord. It's
Well,
okay.
you're sorry.
I know. But it's a bad habit to break. It is. It is.
Now on the end part here, inside, I'm just using great big pieces just to hurry up and cover it up.
Right. Yeah.
And go off the page because I go back and trim that up.
Yeah, it's just like collage, Don. That's all Masterboard is.
Yeah. But the thing is you've got this big piece of paper. You don't have to just make book covers or book pages. You can cut it up and make tags, journaling cards. What else can you do with it, Stacey? All kinds of stuff.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, pockets.
Yeah.
You, depending on how bulky it is, anything can be made into an envelope or whatever,
Yeah.
So.
Yep. These little words that I'm ripping off here, I'm not going to throw them away. I save them, put them in the bag. The little off the hymnals and stuff.
Yep. I love that.
And stuff, and then I use them later and stuff that I want to,
Right. Good plan. Good plan.
I'm a hoarder.
Yeah. Well, it's like I told you. I saw that girl's post this morning and was like, oh, all I see is junk envelopes. She was writing on the back of them, I guess, just to give the kids something. I don't know. I didn't quite understand what they were doing. Something about Starbucks, but all I saw was junk mail envelopes. I was like, oh, okay. Well, whatever you're doing is great, but give me your junk mail envelope.
Yep.
Yeah, I got my daughter saving them now,
My husband does it.
Yeah, it's little coupons or whatever, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Carrie's relaxing. Good for you, girl.
Yeah,
relaxing is an art I need to learn to do better. And Rebecca Nicholas just joined us.
Well, hello, Rebecca. just ripping this one all up. That's okay. Stick it up here. This is the inside that I'm going to be doing
Oh yeah.
of this one. I guess you could flip it around and make it either side you wanted it, huh?
Yeah, you could. You could. All right. Y'all excuse me just one momento. Sorry.
Mm.
I'll be right back. Hey. Yeah, he's good. He's going to make you work on it.
I'm the quiet one.
Okay. All right. I love you back. All right.
Stacy's the talker.
Yeah, well, sorry guys. My daughter was calling and she works at a prison. She can only call at lunch. And she's like works in supply or something. Be safe, don't worry. But anyway, I got one homesick, 2 first day of daycare, and when she called, I was like, "Oop, I better take that. What if something's wrong?" So anyway, nothing's wrong. All's well. But anyway, I thought, "Oh my gosh, I better take that. What if she's telling me to go get the kids?"
I think Nana wants to go get the key.
It's possible. It's possible.
I think that's what it is.
No, we're potty training him, and it's a struggle. The struggle's real, guys.
Mm.
And holy cow, Batman! I forgot how fun that was. Oh Lord help us.
Yeah, we got one that's potty training too.
Yeah. So anyway, my full comments back up.
Yep. So I do know how that is.
Yeah. Well, little bugger. He needs to. Thank you very much, Carrie. This is the vintage line dot arrow vintage Victorian beauties.
It's pretty.
And it is, yeah. It is, as with all of her papers,
Yeah.
it is extremely breathtaking. I'm just real blessed to get to work with this kid. You're going to work with the nature one.
The nature. I'm doing the Shades of Nature.
Yep. Which I bought that kit. I'll play with it.
Oh, it's pretty. It's got some pretty
Yep.
backgrounds.
Yep.
Pages
I
on
like that coffee dot page.
Oh, I know. That was one of my favorite ones.
Yep.
I was like, ooh, I need this.
Yep. I need that in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody had commented somewhere. They were like, "Oh, I have too many digitals." I'm like, "I said no one ever."
You got to think. I buy 176 rolls.
Yeah.
Now, would I have digitals?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But I can see that. I mean, it's like I've got a lot that I've not even printed, and not a lot, but I've got several, and or I'll print them and they're sitting over here in a file, and but I'm thinking I'm gonna be able to create some time to play with some of those, and then like what you're doing, could technically be. I don't know. I guess maybe you're using some digitals.
Oh, I am.
To masterboard with. I don't know, but but basically it could be one of those non-digital type projects.
Yeah, it could, because you can use anything.
Yeah, exactly.
You can use anything.
So
well, book pages. I'm using book pages. I'm using everything.
Right.
Anything, tissue.
Yeah.
Everything.
Anything but washi.
No washing. I just got the book sitting down here by my feet,
Oh my Lord. Everything but washi. Oh. Well, I pulled out my washi today to put this silly mat on. Well, I like my mat to stay put, And so I put I put it around the trim of this sad mat I have. Even my backup mat is a sad in its sad shape. I've got to buy a new mat, but I want to get an official mat, not this silly thing I bought.
Yeah, that's not a
Yeah,
mat.
I know.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get you.
But I didn't know what I was doing when I bought it a year ago. I was all new to junk journaling.
Get this little piece here.
Yes, I am, Carrie. This printer, you look at how pretty it prints. I love my printer. So Tabitha has the same one. Did you ever get yours, Carrie? I don't know what you ever decided on for a printer.
Yeah, it's not bad going through HP like that. So.
Oh, I know. Well, Dana signed up for the Instant Ink too.
Hey, if you do this type of craft, that Insta Ink is wonderful.
Yep.
Seriously, I don't care. It's wonderful whether you get their printer, like that or not. But if you got the HP, yeah, it's good to have.
Yeah, Carrie. I buy paper pads too. I mean, me and my Stamperio thing, but there are plenty of groups that do the mail digi thing. I know Creative Paper Artisan does. For whatever fee. I've not checked. I don't know, but I can't speak because I don't know. But I want to say.
What do you mean, like
from the designers that will actually mail?
Oh yes,
there are several of them out there.
That Pam, the paper post lady, she does.
Oh, she does. Okay, all right. And but like I say, I know that KPA. I know that Creative Paper Artisan does, and man, did I see that Rach and Bella did on some kits? I don't remember. I don't remember. Hello, gorgeous Linda. How are you today? She had to choose between a printer. Oh my gosh, honey. Well, you'd made the right choice. She had to choose between a printer and being on a healthy plan. And of course, my fat butt would choose the printer. But my little fluffy tail chose a printer.
Your fluffy self. I'm fluffy. I'm beyond fluffy. My fluffy.
Funny. I went to the doctor. You know this. I went to the doctor a week ago, and they were like, "Oh, you've lost 27 pounds." I'm like, "Get out of town." So I'm like, I'm gonna stick with my crafting diet plan. It's like I craft and I forget to eat.
It goes fast when you get really into something. But then, do you ever get like a block to where like it's like, I just don't know what to do?
Yeah.
I get that way, and then
I turn on Pinterest.
Stuff like this and those clusters and stuff like that. They help me out of my block. Yeah,
fussy cutting helps me on that because as I'm cutting, I'm thinking, and but Pinterest. I honestly, if ever I'm in a jam, I turn on Pinterest, and I like the way this ink sits on this. I'm in love with my new ink. Thank you, Dana.
Oh, I gotta get some of that.
God, it's beautiful. I'm in love with this color. Truly in love with it. It is such a pretty bright brown, and I love it. It's called cinnamon. Well, let me look. Cinnamon cider. It's a Stampin' Up thingy, and my sister is a representative for them, and she I don't know, somebody.
I know I've got to get the catalog from her.
Well, we'll get that sent to you. Somebody gave her a bunch of it or something. I don't really know. It doesn't. My sister, man, she acquires stuff, and I go up there and she sent me. Well, I posted a picture of it. It was a sack full of inks. I love you, sis. And then the cool thing with this Stampin' Up one is the way that you do when you fold it up, it stores upside down. And I know that if you store your inks your Tim Holtz inks mine are always stored upside down. And if you do that, it's better for the ink or for the
I
pad.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't. Well, what about if they're in that little tin thing in there?
Well, it's not. I've got mine sitting in a little container over here. Let me show you. Well, along with all this other stuff, but
you got them upside down.
But I do them upside down. Yeah.
Huh.
But I saw it. I saw somebody mention it on a video, and was like, "Duh, that makes sense." You know, because all the ink would run to the top of the pad. So I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna do that." So it's not like my idea or nothing. I just saw it. And then the other thing that I saw on a video was this. You take a card.
Oh, make you a template.
And you make template. I just cut different little taggy things.
Mm-hmm.
Again, not my idea, but sorry for my big fat hand. Hello. But that's how I cut my thingies, my little tag topper things. So I have this one. We're already to one. I have this one, and where'd my other one go? I don't know. What is it?
Oh.
And then I have this one. This one goes this way, and I think I'm going to use this as a journal page, and I will put a pocket.
You did 3?
What?
You've did 3?
I've done 2.
Oh, I was going to say, wow.
No. I've got this one that's it's you fold it in half, and then I've done this one, and this one I'm going to put my embosser, but I'll have to cut it down to put it in my embosser.
Yeah.
What you've done? Those how many envelopes?
I've only did this one, and then I was working on the back side.
I love it. Hello, Brenda Butler.
But I got a whole stack of these because I'm addicted to doing them, and I've got them all, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna make little journals out of them.
Yeah.
I know.
Good plan. Good plan. Well, I know I'm gonna fold this in and create a pocket. I'm gonna do that on each side, and this is going in my journal. But I'm gonna quit messing with it because I want it to lay flat. And this one I'll cut down, and I'll run it through but I might cut it, let the glue kind of marry to the paper, and then I'll cut it in the pieces I want. The cards and the tags, and I'll run those individually through the
with your collage like that. You can don't forget to put it in your printer and your scanner and scan it.
Yes.
That way you can always print it out, and you'll always have this once you start demolishing it.
You're so right. Well, I'm glad you reminded me of that because I know it, but I do forget. I'll just get to wicking and whacking and forget.
And you'll always have it.
Yeah, Carrie, I don't know that I've seen it done before, the embossing on the collage masterboards, but I did. Bye, sister, I love you. But on the collab that Rach and Bella collab, they did that on there, and I was like, hey, that's good. Linda, I just close my eyes and cut.
Yeah.
She's like, how do you cut it?
I know. That's what I said. Make sure you scan it.
Yeah. Well, I take a photocopy, scan of this, and then I have it forever.
Yeah.
I have it forever. Yeah. But yeah, I'll do that for both of these. I'll copy them.
And I've got a whole bunch of these jokers.
I see that.
Little jokers.
I see that. They're beautiful. I like it. It almost looks like you used a coffee milk glue, No,
well, I think it was because I inked them, and then whenever you put that glue on there, you know how that glue kind of the ink kind of run or smear. I think that's what happened on some.
I like it. It's pretty. Yeah, Carrie, I think that's a grand idea. She turns them upside down and cuts them blind. I saw May made it do that with.
I haven't tried that. That's a good idea.
Yeah. She took 12 by 12 papers, and she in like in a paper pad like you like to do, Carrie. She took I don't know what paper pad it was. Did you say Stamperia? and she took them and cut them, and she did it designing it like, oh, these are pages that you wouldn't necessarily use. Maybe they've got big frames on them, and they're like designed for like scrapbooking and not necessarily as much for junk journaling.
Right.
And she turned them upside down, or turned them, for the side that is like that. She turned them upside down and cut them according. She was going to make journaling cards out of them, and she did that, and it was amazing how they just turned out beautiful every single time. And you would think, no, I can't cut there. I can't cut there. Well, she didn't even look. She just cut.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea, because some of these I want to make tags and, things like that with, but.
Right. Right. Is that where you saw it? Somebody said that's where I saw it.
Oh.
It may have been the May made it. Yeah, I like May made it. She's really good. And the other thing that she, and speaking of May, she just did, for those of you who watch her, she just did a quilting, using scraps, quilting on cards. When they were like greeting card type things, but quilting. And I've yet to watch that video from start to finish.
Fabric or paper?
Paper.
And she did like a quilting with paper.
She took squares of all of her scraps. She took her scraps and put them into squares and creates a, how, I don't know how to make a quilt, but there's an art to quilting.
Yep.
And she took the, and she was quilting. Too. And I think I'd mentioned that to you, and it was something that maybe we could do, that quilting thing.
Well, that would be pretty cool, because you can use your scraps.
Yeah. I think I'll do that. Miss Tommy is just like what you and Carrie said, is turn this one upside down and
then cut it.
And then cut. And then we'll just see what happens. If I cut the lady's face, then I don't care. Well,
make you a copy of it first.
Okay. I will.
It's pretty. It's really pretty.
I will.
It's really pretty.
Oh. All right. Well, I've had a good time today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fix my little man some lunch.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go eat lunch. I'm kind of hungry myself.
Yeah. I haven't eaten today. I think I will.
Yeah.
I might. But anyway, he's sick. I'm gonna make him some soup.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Well, I love you.
Love y'all too. Happy crafting.
Thank you so much for watching us and for hanging in there. We love you.
Yeah.
And if you make your little masterboards, please post.
Oh yes,
in the group what you do. We'd love to inspire us.
Yep.
All right. Love you guys.
Hey. Bye.
Bye, Tab.